A student of statistics is analyzing the performance of her favorite baseball team's pitchers. She collects data on the number of strikeouts by 12 different pitchers in a single season. We're going to use a graphing calculator to calculate the sample standard deviation and the sample variance to the nearest tenth for this problem. First, we need to go into our stat and our edit to edit our list. So we want to put this data into list 1. So that would be 6, 9, 7, 12, 8, 11, 5, 10, 14, 8, 13, and 9. So again, that's 12 data values. Now we're going to go into stat and calc. We want to choose one variable, statistics. List 1 should be what's in list. This was just a data set. There wasn't a frequency table involved, so frequency list should be blank. And then we go down to calculate. Now that we've done that, we're going to look right here. This is our sample standard deviation where it says S with a little x, okay? So we say, okay, so our sample standard deviation, and we're going to round to the nearest tenth. So that's going to be 2 point, and then since it's 7 with a 7 afterwards, we're going to round up to 2.8. Now we are also asked to find the sample variance. We can do that by just squaring our sample standard deviation by typing that in manually, or we can use this handy dandy thing in our calculator. So again, variance is also the square of the sample standard deviation. But to get to it without having the rounded portion, because 2 point again is rounded, if you go to vars, number 5 is statistics. And you go down to number 3, you see that S with the little x, that is the value we have in our standard deviation. So you can press that and square it, and it will give you the unrounded version of the variance. So when we do that here, we end up with 7.69, or rounded to the nearest tenth, 7.7. So that is how you find the standard deviation and variance for a sample in your calculator.